Hey folks, hi, I'm Macy Good, and today we're doing Valentine's Day picks. So you know Valentine's Day is coming up this week. So we do have some fun books that we're talking about, and I did also went to Half Price Books to pick up some new fun novels. And those books, ones I got today, are going to be for the book recommendations. But we're going to do only starting with the ones we're going to be talking about right here. All of these. And a lot of these are New York Times bestselling authors. So we're going to have some fun. Okay. We're going to start out with the first book. This is by Abby Hazelwood. It's called The Love of Hibiscus. As a third-year PhD candidate, although Smith doesn't believe in losing romantic relationships, but her best friend does, and that's what got her into the station, convincing her and Olive is dating and well on her way to a happily ever after, was also going to take more than hand waving, just today mind tricks, skirting responsive proof. So, like any self-responsing brought Olive parent practice and kisses the first man she's seen. Okay, we're gonna start right there because we have other books we do want to cover. So this it's kind of like a so this book is kind of like, how am I gonna explain this? Yeah. So this book, it sounds like it's about our main character is studying to be a doctor, and she meets the first guy she actually fell in love with. And I heard a lot about this book, and I so cannot wait to read my first Abby Hazelwood book. I'm quite excited. So you got hypothesis. Yeah, so this seems like a really fun read. And I never read a Abby Hazelwood book. Not quite yet, but I'm gonna probably read this one in March to see what all the fuss is about. So I'm actually excited. So, the next one is actually by my favorite book author of all times. The book author that never disappoints me. This one's by Nicholas Sparks. It's called The Wedding. Now, of the romantic side. After 30 years, Wilson Lawrence is found to face a painful truth. The romantic has gone out of his marriage. His wife, Jane, has fallen out of love with him, and it is entirely his fault. Dissipate the shining example of his in-laws, known as Calhoun, in the 35-year love after original recommended in the Notebook. Wilson himself is a man unable to express his true feelings. He is spot to little time at home and too much time at the office. So that's where we're going to start with that. Well, this sounds like it already gone wrong. It already gone wrong. I have not read this book yet, but this summer I do honestly want to read this book because, like I said, Nicholas Sparks really never disappoints me. He does. And there's another Nicholas Sparks book coming out in September. I believe it's the September 24th. When his new book is going to be released and come out. And I'm going to probably be one of the first ones to get it. Only because he's been my favorite book author of all times. So, yeah, this one's honestly a really, really good pick. Like I said, it's kind of like it already kind of goes wrong. Kind of vibe. So this one is another one of New York Times bestselling book authors. This was actually my second favorite author. And her writing work is just amazing. This is actually by Kristen Hanna. It's called Mystic Lake. Anna Kowite has just confused that he's in love with a younger woman. Woman. And on the same day, their only daughter goes off to college. Divorced and alone, Annie returns to her small Pacific Northwest hometown, where she is reunited with her first love, Nick Dixon, a recent wonder who is unable to cope with his son, emotionally scared young daughter. So that's where we're going to start right there. So it sounds like this young lady this woman, her husband was cheating on her for a younger woman. It's like, who does that? But she ends up going with an ex-boyfriend of hers. Actually, her first love. That can be kind of awkward and weird at the same time, but I think, honestly, this book is making me read it. It's like, read me. I am going to probably pick this one for March, and only because this one sounds like quite interesting to me. And also, Christina never disappoints me either. But her writing work, my first Christina book, was a great book. Also, if you all know that book of Angel Falls, that one was my very first Kristen Hanna read. I mean, I loved every single part of that Angel Falls book. So that's saying. But this one sounds like a really fun, interesting read, and only because it's based on like around in summer love kind of thing. So that'll our next one. All these ones that I pick are New York Times bestselling authors. So this was another favorite book author of mine. This was by Kristen Harmel. And this is another author that her writing is like, oh my word, a touch of heaven, pretty much. So this one's called When We Meet Again. Emily Emerson is used to being alone. Her dad went out on the family when she was just a kid. Her mom died when she was 18, and her beloved grandmother has just passed away as well. But when she let off from her responding job, she finds herself completely at sea until the day she recovered a beautiful hunting of a young woman standing at the edge of the sunken field under a vulture sky. That woman is then a handwritten note saying he never stopped loving her. Emily is hungry for roast and family, so she brings a dig, and as she does, she uncovers a fascinating era in American history. Her tales leads her to World War II. And that's where we're going to stop. So this is right up my alley. And only because it's a World War II kind of book. That's my favorite book genre. If you guys did not know. So this one honestly sounds like her mom passed away, so did her grandmother. But she found a love. Well, this is kind of similar to another book I honestly read. That was actually by Nicholas Sparks. The Message in the Bottle. It's kind of like the same scenario. Kind of thing. So this one seems like a really interesting read. And right up, like I said, right up my alley. And only because World War II books are my go-to. So this one I really am wanting to read. And only because Harmel's writing is actually quite honestly easy to read. I'm reading another book by her, that's The Parrot's Daughter, and that is honestly a really good book. So yeah, this one seems like a really fun, interesting read. And actually, I'm quite intrigued that this one's a World War II. This next one, I guess you guys all heard about this one. This one's by Ashley Princeton. How do you say here? Poston. Ashley Poston. It's called The 7-Year Slump. Sometimes the worst days of your life happens and you have to figure out how to live after it for climax rest. That means buying her hand in her work as a book publishing. Oh, sorry, one. But when she moves into her late aunt's apartment and finds a strange man standing in the kitchen, a man with kind eyes and southern drawl and a taste of lemon pies, her will leads plans begin to fall apart because it's the type of man who before it all she would have fallen head over heels for, and she still might accept his exits in the past. 7 years in the past to be exist. And she cried literally, there's 7 years in his future. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop. This is like a book that I do really want to read this book, and only because I've been hearing a lot about this book, not just on booktube, but also on Instagram and bookstores on YouTube as well. On Instagram as well. So this one is going to be a great all-around book. And this one, I might want to read in March or maybe in the summer. So this one is going to be a really exciting novel, and I am really excited. So it seems like after her aunt died, so she got this apartment of her aunt's, but there was a strange man in the kitchen. Couldn't figure out where he was from. So that's where I'm going to go like that. So, yeah. If you're new to booktube or whatever, so this is the book you should get. So it's time for the book recommendations. So we do have Price Books today. It got some new novels. So, but I found out of these will honestly, if you're new to booktube, welcome to booktube. And honestly, here at the Secret Books, we really do have fun. Okay, for the book recommendations, the first one is by Sagria Johnson. It's called The House of Eve. This is like a really interesting book. And I did really want to try this book. And it seems like it takes place in Washington, D.C. kind of thing. Actually, that's kind of honestly really cool. And what's up? An info best book of 23. Oh wow! So this came out last year. So I am finally gonna try this book. I don't know what it's about, but I am gonna try this book. But this sounds like a really interesting novel. Yeah, this takes place in Washington, D.C. And I find that quite honestly really cool. Some years ago, I visited Washington, D.C. some years ago. And it was back then it was really fun to visit. So that was the first book. This one is by Alexis Hall. It's got a lady for a duke. I never, but I kept seeing this like on Goodreads. A lot of these I saw on Goodreads, even though some of your slump. It's like, maybe that's something I do honestly want to try. So, this one seems like a wonderful love story. Wonderful love story, and I can't wait to try this book. And plus, I'm going to try to read this book in March. If we do another TBR jar, we're going to pick some really fun books. And it wasn't a subscriber pick. This one might be one of them, but might get decided on. So that'd be a really fun, cool idea if we do another TBR jar. So this sounds like a really interesting book. I honestly can't wait. Villa Connell was promised dead and ruthless. She took the ability to live the rest as herself, but freedom does not come without a price. That's we're gonna stop on that. So this sounds like a really interesting book. It looks like this guy falls in love with this guy, and then they know he was a duke. You know what I mean by that. So this one, I'm sure everybody's been trying to get their hands on. And this one's by Alice Finney. It's called Rock, Paper, Scissors. I don't know what this book is about, but I'm working on it, so the other tag of it. Things have been wrong with Mr. and Mrs. Wright for a long time. Even anniversary, the couple exchanged twin gifts. Paper content Princeton in each year. Adam's wife writes him a letter that never lets him read until now. Such companies work and screenwriting and the rates. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop. This sounds like a murder mystery kind of like thing. So I'm actually very excited. I heard about this book through a booktube video I saw. It's like, okay, I need to get this book, and I've been waiting to get this book for a while. So I'm actually quite excited to read it. So like, yeah, it sounds like a more mystery horror kind of vibe. This next one is actually by one of my favorite book authors, and it came out this week on the 6th. Or was it this month? No, it was the 6th. And they only had it in a hardcover, not paperback quite yet. But I am really honestly quite excited to read this novel. And only because. So this was by Kristen Hanna. It's her newest novel, The Woman. So we're going to read a little bit of the back. One of the greatest storylines of our time. Kristen Hanna Trickless, one of the most cruel and dissipated wars of the lost country. The Being No More, The Woman, reveals the powerful convents and horrific side effects of the American military. Nervous who served in a war, whose against refused to acknowledge that they were, even that there perhaps no words can bring closer to notice still the shame of being abhorring or reviewing horses. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. So this is kind of like a Vietnam War. And honestly, it sounds like kind of interesting. The woman can be awesome. Oh yeah, we read some of the back. Oh, we read one of the things back here. So the student friends, Franklin, McGee, here's there was a revolution raised. Oh, in Southern California. Oh, wow. Okay, now I'm going to have to read this book. So this kind of takes place in Southern California. Kind of thing. So Kristen has done a lot of different things. I really want her other books, the kind of like the Great Depression kind of thing, the Four Winds. That was honestly amazing. But this one is probably going to be even better of a horror book. So that's the book recommendations. If you see up here, I added and a little bit another thing up there. So some of the books that were hidden are now going to be shown. So these are the books we did and the books we recently got today. And okay, we really have. Let's do the tips first. The first tip of the Lord. The Lord works in mysterious ways. Well, recently, just got my boyfriend back. Honey, very much. I love you so much. Okay. Yeah, I recently got my boyfriend back. And the Lord finally intervened and me and him are back together. We're not allowed to break up at all. But the cool thing by having that gives me have a lot of history together that I'm honestly super excited for. It's been honestly time with my boyfriend. He'll be coming over next Saturday, so I'm probably gonna take a picture of him so I can put it in a bookgirl community. I love a picture of me and him. Actually, it was on the thumbnail for this vlog. He's just amazing. I love him so much. And now he's back to his old self that I'm super happy about. So, maybe if you're watching this, I love bragging about you, dear. Okay. So God can intervene and fix issues. Like that. So God is powerful. He's the person who makes miracles. And I am super excited to be happy of the Lord. Like I said, the Lord makes miracles happen. That was a miracle that happened because the Lord intervened to fix that problem. So that's the tip of the Lord. The second tip, the positive tip. If you have just a day with your best friend, it's always a good day. Because best friends and friends in general are just awesome, lovable, and actually you can spend a lot more time with your bestie also. That's just with the significant other. Best friends are just great to hang out with. If you know our homegirl Danielle Jose, she got 2 books today. Actually, I cannot pick one out for her. And that was a little bit like of a challenge because she's kind of looking at the books I've been reading and it was on my bookshelves. And the book I picked for her was actually made in the yearbook last year that I do want to show. So here's my copy. I picked this up for her because it was just a wonderful read. And I'm going to show you a little bit what the book's about so she can, honestly, and she did get it in the Sparks for someone I have. Also, and that was called See Me by Nicholas Sparks. So, that's the 2 she got. Actually, that one was a gift because she got me a beautiful gift. I do want to show you guys. And this little guy's going to be taking pictures of the top of the books. And this is the little guy she got me for Valentine's Day. And a cute little card. So this is the little thing she got me. She saw it at Target and she thought of me right away. So this is just amazing little thing. And I so can't wait to take a picture of it and put it up for Valentine's Day. So wish all you guys a happy Valentine's Day. So that's honestly really cute. And it came in a really cool pussy bag. She got me with a bow. Yes. Mom have to tell you. So, that's the vlog for this week. Okay. So, time for the edited tips. Okay, if you don't know how some of the things work, test them out. And I am honestly quite sure that you guys are going to, if you're new to booktube and don't know how things work, well, I do have some YouTube help of Dear Eves and one other person who's honestly really good. So check those out as well. I have recently I checked out some other booktube channels last night, and we did subscribe to that. I did, and only because they did something really, really cool that I honestly do want to try out. A 24-hour readathon. But at some point, but I think that'll be more honestly fun, honestly to do. So that'll be honestly really, really fun. And I'm actually quite excited for. Okay. Yeah, so the second edited tip is setting up your ring light just the right way. Always have a thing there for to plug the ring light in, so you know that part is all set up already, and you just have to set things up the correct way. When I first got my ring light, I didn't know how to set it up. I had to figure it out on my own. So I watched some YouTube videos how to set it up. So that's probably what you have to do when you get your own ring light. If you already have one, then that's good. Like for swords and stuff. So I really use mine for my book short tomorrow. When this vlog is up, my vlog goes up on Sundays. And then I do a vlog here and there just to keep you guys with good content coming up. And we're gonna do some other fun vlogging as well. Like a day of my life and other fun factors. And some other fun stuff. You know, I did a day of a booktuber. I also want to do a day of a life of myself. I think that'd be a really cool idea. Fun facts about me. A day of a life facts about AC Good books that you just never knew. So at some point that will be scheduled for the next 3 months. So you guys doing honestly know when I'm gonna put that up. I will give you guys you guys are gonna pick one of the vlogs for me to put on for the next graduate for the next 3 months at some point. So we are gonna honestly be ready to rumble and just have the greatest book fun we could ever have. Okay. If you are new to checking out, well, welcome in. We do have a book family that you will fall in love with. And this kind of, actually, it's for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up really, really quickly. So, I do want to say Happy Valentine's Day. Click down to the shadows. Let's do the shadows. We almost forgot. Oh, we got two. This one is the underscore life. So we're gonna hit subscribe to that one. You can check out their other photos and all kind of stuff they have on here. We're not gonna do that one. That one is a no. So I do want to do 2 YouTube shoutouts because they're new. They're a husband and wife kind of thing. So we're gonna go straight to YouTube real quick. I'm gonna tell you the 2 subscribers we did get. This first one is, let's go to the channel and go by. Check his channel out. He's amazing. His wife guest stars on his vlogs quite a lot, and this is a new one also. Ashman, Cassie, Kevy, check her out. I just showed you guys her husband's YouTube channel, and trust me, these 2 did a 24-hour really funny. Oh my word, it was so darn funny. It was so darn cool, and that's something I do honestly want to try out. So that's the shout outs for this week. If you are new, check out the other vlogs I have in here. We also have a book club of the first book of Never After. The next book club is a Nicholas Sparks novel. Sorry, I didn't inch my notes. Thank you to come to Lacey Good Books. And always remember, you are loved by the Lord. You're loved by our book family. If you are new, if you want to, we do have, I almost forgot. The next bad thing I did. Yeah, I did. If you want to be part of the book channel of the month, you can also put a comment in our book club community, or on one of the videos, maybe this one, whatever vlog you want to put it down in, and I will look at it. I did get some good book recommendations, but one of the books I didn't even find out halfway because I might have to look elsewhere. For that book. And that was by Stephen King, Misery. Another book I do not have yet, and a book I do want to get for that channel. I think it'd be fun for another book recommendation vlog that I might want to process for that channel here. Thank you to come to Lacey Good Books. If you are new, check out the other vlogs. Check out our book club. Check out our book club done. We have been doing recent. Well, we're at 163 subscribers right now, and that's really, really kind of neat. Really, really kind of cool. So, continue to hit that subscribe button. Click down onto the white subscribe button down below. Click that notification bell for more fun book reviews, updates, shorts, all different kind of stuff of books. So look out for that. Next week's vlog is going to be something really, really fun. So I can't wait to do the thumbnail and get that all squared away. Thank you guys for coming to Lacey Good Books. It's always fun here. We love to read a lot. And I'm actually getting caught up with some books I started last year. And oh my word, they're amazing. So I might want to do the books I regularly am reading right now and catching up on. But when those books are catched up, then we're going to get into some really interesting book picks. So there will be a poll to vote for different kind of vlogging. Because I used to do my vlogging when I first got started, but we kind of want to test the wolves out of that. Because I want to do a quick shout out to Haley Book and Giselle. Continue doing those vlogs. Thanks guys for releasing good books, and always remember, you guys are amazing, and the Lord bless you all. Give this vlog a big thumbs up, and real quick for our book premieres, there's going to be a poll coming up after I edit the vlog here, so thank you to come to releasing good books, and always remember, you're amazing. Give this vlog a big thumbs up, and always remember, if you are new, leave a comment. Check out the other vlogs I have on here. And if you want to be part of the book family, you can put it down in the comments down below, or on our book club. And you can also put your comment in our book club community, our book family community also. Thank you to come to Lazy Good Books. It's always fun here. It's always fun here at Lazy Good Books. We read, we do our devotions, I started up doing a scribe pick of books. So I'm gonna do something with a different kind of poll this time around, and only because now I'm gonna let you guys pick a vlog for the next 3 months. Thank you to come to Lazy Good Books, and always remember you're loved by the Lord and our book family here. And give this vlog a big thumbs up, and peace out. Book family here, real quick. Read a lot more. They'll keep the brain healthy. And just the books. Peace out.